Hi, my name's Cornelia, and this is my final draft of my EXT number 2 speech. So, to begin with, art is something that has always been a passion of mine, and my dream is to get a job in animation, or maybe a comic book artist, and maybe I can start my own series. But the question is, are animations a good choice in career? Because most people would think that getting a job in animation is just a waste of time or not a good career path at all. But is that really the case? Well, in fact, I have evidence that a path in an art job is not as bad as you think. In fact, there are many great jobs out there, art jobs out there, that give people a wonderful experience in exploring their talents. So to explain, Tony Parker, the communication director of Louisville Funds of the Art, has decided to establish the Office of Arts. He stated that artists are a working class. They are the working sector of the economy and the community. They engage not in just public health, but they also engage in the economic sector. They facilitate economic impact, and they are woven in every part of life. To help these skill gaps, so artists and designers come up with designs for products. So basically, you can say that like artist designer, they create jewelry, they create purses, clothes, any forms of fashion. The reason why these are able to be produced because these artists design these types of products. So without designers or artists, we aren't able to get the stuff that we have today, or all the fancy items or clothes that we have on right now. A good school choice that I would like to go to is the Gaming Changer Academy. This is an academy that is for the next generation of animators, artists, producers, and technologists. This is to help fill the skill gaps across the state's booming screen industries. Students there can study a bachelor's degree and even postgraduate courses at animation, visual effects, and game schools, which of course will be equipped with cutting edge technology and with industry experience. For a potential job in animation, I decided why not go with DreamWorks Animation Studios. This studio has created many amazing movies throughout the years. Over the years, many animation studios have created amazing animated film. The animated movies The Wild Robot is actually a good example of the many major movies that major studios have created that take a woven progress and take lots of time to create. For the past, since it's been one of the greatest movies, well, animation has evolved since the last 30 years. Since Toy Story, like Toy Story, animation has actually improved from there, which is well, I think it's called a Pixar style movement. With this job, I can actually expand my horizon and potential, so I can get more experience. animation can come in many different backgrounds, from a variety of different ranges, from, let's say, regular 2D animation, 3D animation, stop motion. By gathering experience with different animation styles, building a portfolio, getting your bachelor's degree in graphic design, building a network, and building a job applications process, it can help find a job in animation. I will eventually get a degree in art, maybe, but I'm still not sure. But really, I want to become a comic book artist. Maybe find a job at a comic book company that will, take my work in, and I become a comic book artist, and maybe work my way up to become like a lead artist. I still have a long way to go to becoming a good artist, and I want to practice and study hard, so at any art classes I can get into and get the experience I need to get that job. So, in conclusion, a job path in becoming an artist is not that bad of a choice at all. There are many amazing jobs when it comes to art and artists. There are many jobs when it comes to animation, and honestly, I hope that someday I will also become good enough to learn from one of these, so I can expand my horizon art. Thank you.